Hello and welcome to Purity Productions. My name is Jacob, and in this video series I'll be showing you how I turn this mix into this. Let's get started. Alright, so let's start by having a look at what we have so far. So what I asked Rob is to send me what he's got so far in his mix. So everything you got is what he mixed. So let's just listen to what he's got there. So what I can hear already is the drums aren't, they're not punching out of the mix at all. Yeah, and you can hear it when he's doing the double bass. It's getting very boomy, very boomy. I like the guitars. The guitars sound pretty solid if I just solo that. Those are going to be some solid tones to go off with. What does the bass sound like? Alright. Bass is alright. I might have to mess around with that a bit more than the guitars. What I'm noticing right off the bat, or especially the drums, they're maybe not the tightest drums, but we'll see how it sounds. I suspect what we have with all this boominess is that when you have a not so tight drummer, especially with the bass drums, we tend to focus on the low end because when there's less attack, you don't notice the kick being out of time as much. So I've made that mistake many times where you neglect putting attack on the kick because something sounds off and you don't realize that it's just the kick drum being off time. But let's just see what happens when we get to mixing. Actually, let's listen to the kick drum. Yeah, so the kick drum's very inconsistent in terms of level. Yeah, it's not the tightest kick drum. So let's listen to the snare. So they're pretty chopped off. All right, so right here he chopped off some snare on the top where there's stub on the bottom but none on the top. So the snare sounds all right. I think I might have to do a bit of sample replacement. Let's see what the toms sound like. There might be something to salvage in there. Let's listen to the overheads. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. What about the rooms? Alright, it's mono. When it comes to metal music like this, I'm not a big fan of having mono. I prefer to have stereo rooms, but we'll see if we can't create something with that. And there's no vocals. Let's listen to some lead guitars, see what it sounds like. Yeah, definitely the strong point of this production are the guitars. Definitely. There isn't much to say. I think the only thing we might have is if they were recorded on top of the drums, there might be some stuff out of time a bit, but whatever. It sounds just a little bit more live. That's fine. A trick actually that you might want to follow, Rob, in the future, and anybody else listening to this, go watch Periphery's productions and how they record. So what they'll typically do is they have Superior Drummer or Get Good Drums or whatever program they're using, and they'll program the drums that they want for the song. And after that, they'll record to the programmed drums. And at the very end of the production, they'll have the drummer record. That way they're sure that everything's super tight. So that's it for part 1. Please go ahead and watch part 2 if you want to see my first part of me starting to mix this song and see what I do. Hey guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button and hit the bell icon.